Who here loves Imam Mahdi? If you love Imam Mahdi, keep your hands up. Who here is waiting for Imam Mahdi? Keep your hands up. Who here speaks to Imam Mahdi? The hands are a little hesitant. Brothers and sisters, each and every one of us, on a daily basis, you have an opportunity to renew a covenant, a pledge to the holy Imam, Ajalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif. When we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on a daily basis, asking Him to bring forth the reappearance of the Imam, it's not a reappearance that the Imam has been absent and now we want the Imam to become present amongst us. The Imam is present amongst us and in our lives each and every single day of our lives. The Imam is that sun behind the clouds. I want you to think of that for a moment. This earth does not exist without the sun. Any moment that the sun becomes absent in this universe, we cease to exist. So you and I, brothers and sisters, when we're looking at our holy Imam, by divine mandate, that hujjah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is that necessary existence for you and I to continue in our lives. The sun behind the clouds. It's very cloudy in London, most of the time. In UK generally, correct? We want to see the sun. But realize even when you do not see it, even when it is cloudy in the sky, the sun is there nourishing you, giving you warmth that you need to live and exist. Brothers and sisters, if we took 5 minutes every single day, like our respected scholars were mentioning previously, practical tips, practical tactics in order for us to build this relationship with Imam al-Mahdi. This spirituality that we have is definitely a huge, significant part of our lives. And when you look at every vertical in your life, when you're looking at your financial vertical, your social vertical, your physical vertical, your spiritual vertical, your intellectual vertical, every vertical in your life, look at it as something that I need to develop, something that I need to better. Is Imam al-Mahdi the center of that betterment and that reform within? When I look at these 5 verticals in my life, I don't see one of them as being my religion. Religion is my foundation for all of the verticals in my life. Meaning what? Al-Imam al-Mahdi as that necessary connection. For me to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I must be connected with this Imam in order to advance every single aspect of my life. 5 minutes a day for each vertical. 5 minutes a day for each vertical. You want to increase in your sustenance, your finances. You want to increase in your betterment of your career, your education. Spend 5 minutes a day in any area that you believe that you're lacking in. Spiritually, I'll give you one that's directly for Imam al-Mahdi Ajalallahu ta'ala farajahu sharif, which was gifted to us from our Imams. And Imam al-Sadiq alayhi salam granted us or guaranteed us that the individual that wakes up, prays Salat al-Fajr, recites this dua al-Ahd, the covenant, the pledge to Imam al-Mahdi for 40 consecutive days, consider this a 40-day challenge. 5 minutes it takes to recite this dua, but it centers your existence into what? That I am waiting for my Imam and my entire life, my work, my education, my development, is all centered on waiting for this Imam to reveal his identity to the world. Because this occultation that we're experiencing, brothers and sisters, is not an occultation of a physical one, like that of Isa alayhi salam, like that of some of our prophets before. But rather it is like those prophets, like Musa, like Yusuf, who when they experienced their occultations, where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected them by concealing their identity because of the harm that was coming their way. Our Imam, Jalal ta'ala farajahu sharif, is like those prophets whose identity is being concealed so that he may be protected until humanity is at a state of readiness to receive him, to be there for him, to work with him. So brothers and sisters, you and I, as we look at our lives, let's not look at this as something that's far away. Let's look at this something that is very near. That they may see it, some may see it as far away, but we see it as near. 5 minutes a day. And in the spirit of awaiting the Holy Imam and remembering him, in this era of the occultation, you and I have a great role to play. But that role starts from within. You and I, each and every one of us, it's not a distant discussion. It's a discussion that you and I need to have on a daily basis. How did I start my day? Did I start it with the Imam Mahdi on my mind? If every day, imagine this, in your career, in your education, in your business, in your community, in your organizations, imagine every single day, each and every one of us, we get up, we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and after that mandatory prayer, we ask Allah, I am waiting for my Imam. In the east and the west, in the mountains and the valleys, wherever we are waiting. We are present. We are conscious. We want him. We want to see him. And we are in that state of readiness. 5 minutes a day, 40 days straight, can guarantee you being one of those supporters of your Imam. Even if you predecease him, you will be brought back and you will be with him. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives each and every one of us the strength and the ability to make that daily covenant with the Imam Sahib al-Asr.